Hi everybody, welcome to another video in the CBM Flux Studio series. Today I will reiterate the importance of NIB files and the immense value that they offer. I'll do so by opening a NIB file. Now in this version of CBM Flux Studio I enabled an experimental feature for which when a NIB file is opened, it is also converted to G64. And that is done transparently for the first 35 tracks. Everything else is left alone. Again, this is just experimental and allows me to create this video. So as you can see, rather than having track data for more than one revolution, all the track data has been shortened so that exactly one revolution is in. This is track 18, and as you can see, each speed zone now has got comparable sides data, and this is the last track, track 35. As I said, everything else is left alone, including track 36 with the duplicator info. Now, next step would be, and this eventually will be part of the initial step that converts NIB to G64, but now I enabled this one again for this input file, and we just realign all tracks for this Vorpal disk. Now the first thing you can notice is that the occurrence of these short sinks, their position matches what we've seen for a G64 that was realigned by this same tool, and for the G64 that was created with KryoFlux and DTC, which is already a good sign. This file was just created with the 1571, and again I used the NIB file for this sort of realignment. Let's generate the data report, and with the data report now I'm going into WinMerge. Show the differences. So one of the first differences is that track 36 contains the duplicator info twice. As I said, NIB files contain more than one revolution, so it happened that this data was there twice and I didn't shorten it. The one on the left refers to a G64 that was created by DTC from a KryoFlux RAW stream, and it doesn't have track 36. The duplicator info is not included. But as you can see, apart for the offset being slightly different in those two G64 images, the rest is pretty much the same. Everything is pretty much the same, and even the difference between those offsets, there is a constant difference given each track. The difference is the same on that track. As you can see, all the payloads are all the same identical data. They all pass the check byte tests, all okay. And the other significant difference is that for the disk on the right, high scores were saved on the original disk, where the left comes from a pristine sealed disk image. Again, this sort of thefts proves that we get the exact same results in terms of data when we start from a NIB file or when we start from a KryoFlux RAW stream, which again confirms the fact that although NIBconf can't process these disks properly when producing a G64, NIB files are incredibly valuable, and they do contain the information we are after. Especially for Vorpal disks, there's absolutely no problem with using NIB files as a starting point. As long as the original disk conditions are good, both KryoFlux and a NIB file created with the 1571 drive and IC host or Zoom floppy, they give us very much the same results. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.